Hi guys, today's video is going to be an empties. So instead of doing massive empties, I thought I would go back to doing monthly empties and we'll go through a smaller amount. I mean, last time I had to do like a two-parter. So here is my recent, or here are my recent beauty empties.
Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.
Here we have the Scrub Down Coconut Oil Smoothing Body Scrub from Pink at Victoria's Secret. This is amazing. Now, this is supposed to be £15. I bought this along with various other body care stuff when they were doing a sale and everything was £5 in the beauty section. There were so many things that I wanted that were immediately out of stock, like masks and stuff. Imagine. This is really, really, really nice stuff. I don't know whether or not I would pay £15 for it, but it's very... what's the word? It's a substantial scrub. It's like more scrub than anything else, which I really, really enjoy. And the smell of this one is really nice too. I've got another one, like a sea salt. It's a very small tub, but you get a lot out of it. And if you do like a proper scrubby scrub, I think you will like this. And given that we are coming up to Black Friday, I can only imagine that they will probably do another deal. This is crazy. And I feel like I have already included this in empties, but it's in a separate place where I'm keeping my current empty, so I'm going to assume that I haven't. I thought that this was shower gel. This came in something. I don't know if it was like a beauty box or if it was like a goodie bag from an event. I don't know. I didn't purchase it. And it was I put it in the bathroom. And for ages, I thought it was a shower gel. I think because I got it as a separate thing. I don't know. Anyway, I was like, maybe I had this much left of it and realized it was a shampoo. I love the smell of this. But, you know, as a shower gel, it was lackluster. And I don't think I ever used it as a shampoo. So... yeah, that was a bit of a fail on my part. Talking of shampoo and conditioner, these were not good for me. These are from Beauty Pie, the shampoo and conditioner, super healthy hair. I found these to be, I've talked about this before, but my hair needs to be clean. It needs something that's going to actually shampoo it. So when people talk about like low sulfate and I've talked about maybe doing the curly girl method in the new year. We'll see. I'm going to really struggle because I'm like a sulfate addict. But they're like really, really foamy shampoos. This is not what these are at all. And my hair just never felt totally 100% clean when I've used them. Even if I just used the shampoo and no conditioner. Not for me. It might be for you if your hair is like dry or damaged or needs some kind of care or nourishment. But because my hair doesn't really need that right now, it just felt like it was being weighed down and was never as clean as I wanted it to be. Another thing from Beauty Pie. These were sent to me, by the way. I haven't got a subscription to Beauty Pie. There's a reason I haven't spoken about it because I haven't actually bitten the bullet as a consumer yet. So occasionally I may talk about one individual thing, but I haven't spoken about the service as a whole because I haven't actually subscribed. And that says something to me. I have tried some things from the brand, but obviously nothing stood out to me to the point where I'm like, do you know what? I'm going to sign up. It just hasn't. And so I may talk about some other things in the future, but until I actually subscribe myself, I'm not going to give you kind of like a weigh in on whether or not I think it's worth it. Because, well, in my mind, I don't think it's worth it yet, obviously. And I've tried some of the stuff. Double Phase Cleanser, Daily Deep Rinse Off Formula. This was one of those cleansers where you put it on your skin and it's dry and then it becomes like a milk when you add water. It was fine, but it's not something that's going to be able to take off my makeup. I couldn't put it in my eyes because it stung. And for me, that's what I want in a cleanser. I want it to be able to take everything off, and it didn't. So that's not for me. Another thing that I didn't realise until halfway through was another thing. This is the Embryolisse. I think this was sent to me as well. I get sent more skincare than anything else, I got to say. Foaming Cream Milk. So this is a cleansing and nourishing face and body cleanser. Have you ever heard of a face and body cleanser? So I was using this as a shower gel, and then like halfway through I was like, oh, I could use these as a face cleanser. So this would be, same as this one that I would use after taking off my makeup. So if I use a balm cleanser and I decide that I want a second cleanse, I don't tend to do a second cleanse, but if it's a very, very thick, oily, or something that leaves some kind of residue, then I might, or I would use this kind of cleanser when I don't have makeup on. It was fine. It's like a nice... sensitive cleanser, but it's not something that I would run out and purchase again. And as a shower gel, it's expensive for what it is. So again, missed the mark for me. I've got another cleanser here, which again was sent to me. This is a Bobbi Brown Makeup Melter and Cleanser. When I received this and the oil, I actually did a little IGTV and talked about cleansers and how I feel about expensive cleansers versus inexpensive cleansers. And to me, it's just not worth the money. I think if I got like a balm, it would need to feel luxurious. And this doesn't. This is a foam. It didn't last very long at all. By the time it got to about that much left, it wasn't foaming up anymore. So the idea was that like a mousse, like a foam. So you would foam it into your hands, you would put it on your face, kind of disappears to nothing, and it gets rid of your makeup. I ended up using this to cleanse my brushes, which is insane. Again, I didn't pay for it, but had I, this would have been a very expensive brush cleaner. And it was really effective, but I didn't really enjoy using it on my face. Rituals, this is kind of getting ridiculous now, but this was also given to me. I swear, people expect, like, I like to talk about the fact that I don't get a lot of PR. I don't accept a lot of stuff because a lot of stuff is sent to me or requested to be sent to me. I get a lot of emails saying, do you want to try this? Do you want to try that? And it's either it doesn't work, it's not like what I would usually buy, or it's really expensive, and so I'll say no. But skincare and hair care is the stuff that for some reason I'm on lists and things get sent to me. Now this was actually given to me at an event. And I smelled all of the different fragrances, and this was the one that I liked. Ritual of Hammam. I have the room thing of it, like it's a big, tall room. Come on, with the sticks. Like a reed diffuser. I was going to find one to show you. A reed diffuser. Very, very nice. It's the same fragrance as this. Really, really effective. I will 100% purchase, if not that one, a different fragrance, because one of the strongest room diffusers or reed diffusers I have ever used in my entire life. Very, very, very effective, and I think worth the money. This, however, I didn't like the smell of it at all, and it makes no sense because in theory they're exactly the same scent, but this it smelled like bad smell. It smelled like the smell I was trying to get rid of. I didn't like it, and again, this is a foaming gel. In the end, Milo was using it because it was one of those, you put it on and then it foams up, and it was fun for him to use, but no. Again, we're on a bit of a dud kick today. I'm including this just because it was used up, and it's worth mentioning. I still only like men's deodorant and the purple Right Guard, which I rarely find. So this is the Men's Shore Invisible Ice Fresh. I like this because it's really cold. When you put it on, it's like, whoo! I like it. I don't know why, but I shared this with Lee. We used it up, and I liked it. I just don't like floral, powdery women's fragrance stuff. I've got two things here. I showed you loads of these the last time we did this. I'm trying to dial it back because I was becoming a bit of an addiction. If you have aches and pains, if you're like me, I've been to physios, I've been to chiropractors, I've been all over the place. I've spent so much money on painkillers and various things. I really am a biscuit away from buying a TENS machine. I've tried those mats that you lie on, all kinds of stuff, and nothing really worked. This is amazing. I don't know what it is. It can't be psychosomatic because I've tried loads of stuff. No one told me this was going to work. I just randomly picked it up one day. It's £1. I put the entire thing in a bath, lay in the bath for like as long as I can stand, but truth be told, that's like 15, 20 minutes, absolute tops. I just can't. I'm not someone that can lie in a bath, but I also have it really hot, so it's not feasible. You just couldn't. Yeah, I would like boil alive. So I'll lie in it for as long as I can, watch a YouTube video, usually Jam Beauty 89, and something happens. As soon as I get in the bath, I don't feel any pain, and for quite a while afterwards. It's the only relief that I get recently. So amazing, amazing. I can't say enough about that. I recently saw this. This is the Radox Calm Your Mind Sleep Aromatherapy Sleep Sleep Blend with Dream Scents. I wasn't sent either of these things, FYI. And this is like a lavender bath salts. It's nice. It definitely put me in the mood to go to sleep. I enjoyed the experience. I enjoyed the fragrance. It's a nice thing to have in your routine. I think, especially with aromatherapy, it's nice to kind of get into a routine where you smell a certain thing before bed. I have a bedtime perfume. We can talk about that another time. But I like to have like some kind of routine, especially because I'm on my computer all the time. It's really difficult to switch off. And so at least I like to kind of trick myself into, and when we do this, it signifies bedtime. And that was one of the things that I was using last week. I really liked it. I will use it again. However, it's not the same as this. It doesn't do anything like this. It didn't relieve my pain. It was just like a nice bath to be in. Anyway, that's it. Let me know if you prefer a really, really long empties or if you prefer prefer snappy ones like this. I'm coming to the end of quite a few makeup things, so I think the next one will be a little bit more makeup heavy, in that there was no makeup in this one at all. But yeah, let me know which ones you prefer, what kind, what format, how you would like to see it in the future. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe. There's going to be lots and lots of content all the way up to Christmas. I'm toying with going daily by December because I'm really ramping up my enthusiasm for this. I know something switched on in the summertime and I was like suddenly really, really feeling YouTube again, but I'm now like, oh, I have so much to talk about. I'm not really struggling for ideas for videos. I want to make more videos. Is that something you would want? Daily videos? Or shall we stick to every other day? I don't know. Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Well, I've got news for you.